Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are in the second of a doubleheader from the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. Tonight bringing you Metro West Conference boys hockey, the Red Knights versus the Chanhassen Storm, and you are in for a treat tonight as both these teams are atop the Metro West Conference standings. Chanhassen with a 16-1 and 0 record overall. Stellar record, just 16-1. 7-0 in the conference, taking on the Red Knights. 12-5 overall, 4-0 in the Metro West. And we're glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports as we're streaming live on YouTube. I am Robert Christensen, glad you're with us. We're about to begin, and this match is for the top of the standings in the Metro West. In net for the Red Knights tonight is McElroy, Mason McElroy, the junior, with a goals against average of 2.52, taking on in nets for the Storm. Number one, Cam Hendrickson with just a 1 goal against average. We're underway here from the Rec Center. Again, you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. And we're underway. Red Knights in white and red going left to right. That is number 10 with it, Drew Stewart. Now the Storm get it, number 9, that's Jack Chris, comes right in on McElroy, but the puck steered back to the near boards. Now picked up by Stewart, number 10. We just watched his sister Ellie play a magnificent game, although it was a loss against the Hornets just earlier tonight. Also brought to you on ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. Just underway here at the Rec Center. Shooting it into the Storm zone, number 3, Mason Miner, the 6-foot freshman. Now puck into the Storm zone, number 21, close over there for the Red Knights, Ben Norris, the 6-foot, 174 junior. Now puck right in front of the goaltender, Cam Hendrickson, comes loose. Storm comes out of the zone into the neutral ice. Number 9, Jack Chris, his shot deflected out of play by number 3 for the Red Knights, Mason Miner, and that'll bring a stoppage early here in the first. And Paul, I don't have a picture on my monitor up here, just FYI. So I won't be able to see the replay, but I have a great view of the ice. 15:57 to go, 1 shot on goal for the Red Knights, 0 for the Storm. They win the draw though in the Red Knights zone. Quick pass right in front, taken by number 25, Braden Willis, the junior, and that goes wide right of McElroy. Now puck out to neutral ice, chasing it, number 17 is Caleb Koskian, and he scores! Just like that, the Red Knights get an early 1-goal lead. Number 18, Michael Risto. I just read he's going to a college somewhere. And Risto puts the Red Knights on top. And there's my monitor. And Risto could not be happier. And there's our corner camera just catching the tail end of it. It looks like Risto came from around the net and tucked it in. The second shot, and look at the celebration on the Red Knights zone. They come in very evenly matched, I feel, against Chanhassen. I was doing an analysis of their prior wins and losses. They've had 4 common opponents and almost identical records against them all. Here's the official scoring play.
Goal Risto. Assisted by number 21, Ben Norris. Time of the even strength.
Ben Norris with the assist. 1-0, Red Knights lead, and they have the puck again, looking for more. On the right side, number 11, Cam Kirshner into the zone. Taken away with a big hit by number 11, Evan Miller for the Storm. But puck out at neutral ice, controlled by the Red Knights to the near boards. Number 8, Ulrich, kept in at the point by Miner. Number 3 for the Red Knights. They got a 1-goal lead under 15. Miner now with a shot, and just went in as it deflected right across the crease. Henderson lucky to survive that shot. Now puck in the corner. Now to the far side, the number 14, Reed. Reed trying to keep it in, does so. Now picked up by his teammate, 23, Peter Geertsen. Geertsen with 5 goals on the season. Now quickly and fanning out at Ulrich, as he was right at the top of the circle, but he skates it in, and it gets skated off the stick. But the Red Knights keep control, but now intercepted by number 7, Joey Parker for the Storm, and he'll dump the puck, and the Storm will change on the fly as the Red Knights had an extended offensive possession there, and the Storm needed to make a change. So now the Red Knights in their own zone. Puck now in the corner, taken back by the Storm's Caden Lee, number 24, centering pass deflected. Now on the stick of number 27, Ryan Baird. Baird now dumps it as the Red Knights change. Picked up by the Storm in their own zone, number 18, that's Matthias Bosch. And now the Storm break out, that's number 21, Ben Curtis. Rink-wide pass to the far side, eludes his teammate. Now the Storm come away with it on the far side, that's number 18 this time. Borsch. He loses the puck. Now Stewart has it. He comes in and he loses it to the Storm. Now he takes it right back on the blue line and skates it back in as he waited for his teammates to get onside, and that's Westberg now, 19. He leaves it back in the corner, played by the near boards by number 3, Mason Miner. Just underway here at the rec center. 13 and a half minutes to go. Now the Storm centering pass goes right across into the slot to number 24, Lee, but he couldn't get a stick on it for a good shot. Now Stewart comes in on the left side on the backhand. His shot gets deflected now into the corner. As we approach 13 minutes remaining in period number 1, our score 1-0 on Michael Ristow's goal. Now back, played by number 6, Mason Stenger, hard off the boards to center ice. Now picked up by the Storm's number 4 on the near side, Carl Baker, the senior. Now getting there first in the Red Knight zone was number 16, Tyler Smith. Now outlet pass by the Red Knights, number 43. That was Maximus Wendt as he tried to tip it to his teammate, couldn't quite get the stick on it. Now the Red Knights back in their own zone. At neutral ice, Anderson back to Phillips. He'll dump the puck into the right corner. Now behind the net, kept in at the point by number 5 again, Maceo Phillips. Now number 9 with it, Bumgartner. And right across the crease in front of Hendrickson. No serious threat though. Now on the far boards, number 9, Cole Bumgartner trying to do possession of the puck, but the Storm do manage to muscle it out to center ice. Now caught along the boards, Maximus Wendt loses the puck to the Storm. Rink-wide pass off the boards to the near side, that's 27 with it. Brady Robbins, and now the Red Knights reject it right back out. Red Knights doing an excellent job preventing the Storm from getting any type of momentum on the offensive end here. They've only given up 1 shot so far, and they've got 3 of their own, one of them a tally for 1-goal lead here as we approach 11 and a half minutes to go, period number 1. Now with it, number 21 in the Storm zone, Ben Norris. Puck caroms off behind the boards, now back out at the point, kept in momentarily by Risteau. Still in. Number 17 plays it. Koski. Red Knights still keep it in. Finally, number 29, Drew Jensen, gets it out of their zone and all the way back into the Red Knight zone. They work it up to Norris off the boards, try to get to Koski, but it's deflected by the Storms. Number 21, that is Ben Curtis. Curtis now along the boards, skates after it, into the corner, still has it, being skated off the puck on defense by Gavin Reed for the Red Knights. Now Reed takes it away. Nice job by Reed out at center ice, and he'll dump and change. The defense will, but the offense stays on the ice. Now behind the net, Storm come away with it. Great energy here at the rec center, just like the game that preceded it. We had the Hornets and the Red Knights here, and unfortunately, if you're a Red Knight fan, they went down in a close one, 2-1 to the Hornets, but it was great wall-to-wall action, as is this one here, as we approach the 10-minute mark. And that shot right on goal, taken by number 3, Cole Baker, for the Storm, saved by McElroy, his second of the night. As we look at this replay, Norris came right in, quick wrist shot, and barely, you could see the goaltender, Cam Henderson, leaning to his left, and the puck went right. He was just able to get his right pad and stick to kick it out of the goal. Now face-off back in the Red Knight zone, 10:18 to go. Both teams at full strength. No penalties yet tonight. Now picked up in the corner by Gavin Reed. Reed now skates it to center ice. Puck forwarded ahead to number 11, Cam Kirshner for the Red Knights. Now the Storm back on defense, number 16, Tyler Smith. Now the Storm come away with a nice rink-wide pass out to Smith. Smith brings it in, gets net by Phillips as he comes in though. Puck now in the Red Knight zone in the corner. Now to the point to number 4, Cole Baker. Baker keeps it in by scooting it around behind the net. Players go down behind McElroy, just to the left of the net. Storm come away with it. Pass out to 4. Cole Baker couldn't handle it. It goes off his skate, but the Storm keep possession. Now here come the Red Knights. That's number 5 with it, Maciel Phillips. And he breaks the zone. Now into the Storm zone. Number 8, Ulrich tries to shake it loose. Storm come back away with it. After that early goal by Risto, both teams playing pretty evenly here. Now Storm coming in, number 14 with it, Gavin Reed. Now along the far boards, back into the Storm zone. Back and forth we go. Now Stewart, pass out to the point, gets by the defense, and we got a breakaway. That's number 14. Coming right in for the Storm, and he's saved by McElroy. That was Gavin Uhlenkamp, and there's gonna be a penalty and a hook coming up on the Red Knights. There is 14. Gavin Uhlenkamp went to the backhand, and I don't see the penalty there. Not on that replay. You can see our corner camera bringing you great footage. And there's Miner, the 6-foot freshman. Let's see here from the corner camera. Was there a hook or no? No, not really anything. It was way past the play. It was insignificant. Just one person's opinion. All right, 2 minutes on the board for the Storm. A chance for them to even it up on the power play. Right in front, McElroy robs the Storm. Right on the doorstep was number 16, Tyler Smith. He couldn't get it to go. McElroy with an unbelievable save early in the power play advantage. And now we're gonna have a penalty on the Storm and another push. And it could be roughing. I was looking down at my notes here, and I just caught the tail end. Thank God we have replay to replay it. Right there. Oh, a check from behind. That's dangerous there against Stenger. Smith's gonna get the box, as he should. I don't think he's frustrated with the call. That was in the danger zone when you're facing that. Sometimes those can be double minors if they're flagrant enough, I feel, but we'll see. They're gonna put 2 minutes on the board, so that nullifies the player advantage for the Storm. Both teams will be at even strength. 4 skaters aside, 8:34 to go for another 20 seconds or so. Cross check, I believe, was what the call. Nevertheless, 2 minutes on the board, both teams at even strength, but 4 skaters aside, and that is going to be an icing call on the Storm. And that stops the clock with 8:19 to go as we look at some fans having a good time. Good crowd here on hand. They're surrounding the rink. Big match here late in the season in the Metro West. Supremacy on the line here in this conference. Now the Storm come out with it. Again, both teams at equal strength. Now right in front, return pass intercepted by number 17, Caleb Koski. Now number 18 with it, Risto, who has the lone goal tonight. It's intercepted by the Storm. Both teams still at full strength, or at even strength, I should say. Now centering pass, puck played in front by 21, Ben Curtis. He can't get a shot. Now right in front, that shot taken by number 3. I don't have a name for number 3. Unbelievably for the Storm, as we get a whistle there to stop the clock at 7:40 to go. And that'll bring a face-off to McElroy's right. We look at our corner camera. Face-off now. Red Knights in some old school uniforms, it appears to me. I'm not sure those are regular ones. They might be though. All right, now they win the face-off. Again, both teams at even strength here for another 31 seconds, and then the Red Knights will be on the power play for 20. 7:20 to go, period number 1. Puck now into the far corner, played by number 27, Ryan Baird. Baird now skates it out to neutral ice. Puck loose now in the Storm zone. They come away with it. Neither team really establishing any sort of dominance in the offensive end. A lot of back and forth. A lot of interceptions and breaking up of plays. Okay, Red Knights outlet pass, hits the stick of 27, Baird. Baird skates in. And it's taken right away by the Storm, and that's exactly what I mean. Not a lot of a stand, and now they're going to wave off icing, and now, no, they don't. And there's a whistle from behind the action, and we're going to have a penalty away from the play. We look briefly there at the Red Knight bench and head coach Ken Pauley as we watch. That's number 27, Ryan Baird, going to hit the penalty box. So that does confuse things a little bit more. So both teams are going to be at not full strength, even strength with 4 skaters aside. Then for another 151, the Storm will be back on the power play. That all comes with 6:44 to go, period number 1. Face off to McElroy's left, controlled by the Red Knights. And trying to golf it out of there, Maceo Phillips, and it does. And now a possible 2-on-1. Stewart on the shorthand takes the shot. Henderson comes out to cut down the angle and make the save. Now the Storm quickly back out to center ice. Into the corner, that's number 16, Tyler Smith. Along the boards. Puck comes out, Storm with it. Number 9, Christ. At the point, number 3, Cole. No, I don't have a number 3. Now along the far boards, 3, unnamed, number 3, we'll call him. Now number 14, we have a name for him, that's Gavin Uhlenkamp, and that gets pushed right back in. 1:11 remaining in the player advantage. 5:52 remaining in period number 1. Storm looking to tie it up here as we approach the waning minutes of period number 1. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. 1-0 our score. Now in the corner. Miller trying to clear the puck, and they do. Number 3 for the Storm, unnamed, gets it to number 9, Chris. Chris now along the blue line, skates it in. No offsides is the call. Playing it into the corner was Tyler Smith all the way around the boards to the near point. Kept in by number 3, and they do manage to get it out of the zone. The Red Knights do with 25 seconds remaining in the player advantage. And now bringing it along the near boards, Gavin Uhlenkamp. And right back out, it gets rejected by the Red Knights. At neutral ice, number 11 on the forecheck, Cam Kirshner. 10 seconds remaining as the Storm dump it back into the Red Knight zone. McElroy plays it back behind his net, comes all the way out, and it's kept in barely, but nicely by the Storm's number 18, Bosch. And now both teams at full strength, and there's a shot, glove save by McElroy as time expires on the play advantage. 4:39 remaining, period number 1. Our score, 1-0. Go to the replay here. Number 18, Matthew Bosch with that wrist shot easily. Nice little opening there for goaltender Mace and McElroy to make that save. Again, 4:39 on the clock. Both teams at full strength. Shots on goal, even on either side, 5 apiece. Face-off in the circle for the Red Knights is Drew Stewart. Loses the draw, quick wrist shot from number 4, Cole Baker. And now we've got some pushing and shoving as there was a quick whistle. There's Phillips in there, number 5. He's a big kid, 6'5", 198. Right there in your face in the corner camera, coming over to protect his goaltender. And that's his job out there as he takes Tyler Smith and delivers a message. You stay away from Mason McElroy. All right, now face off to McElroy's right. Won by the Red Knights. They clear the puck. They wave off icing. And getting there first is going to be the Red Knights' 27, Ryan Baird. He fights it with Henderson. He's on his own in the ball and scores. As the Red Knights, Drew Stewart. It was all started by number 27, Ryan Baird, and the hustle got into a jousting match with the goaltender, Cam Hendrickson, and the puck came out to Stewart and knew exactly what to do with it. Hendrickson got caught. I don't think he saw Baird. He fed Stewart for the easy goal right in front, and the Red Knights, just like that, 2-0. Goal comes with 4:24 to go. And that was all predicated on the unbelievable hustle of Ryan Baird, the senior, 6', 175 forward. All about hustle when it comes to hockey, and that is a prime example. Red Knights looking very good here tonight. 2-0 lead at home against their rival, the Chanhassen Storm. Top of the division on the mat here. Winner will be sole possession. Puck goes into the Red Knight zone as now we're under 4 minutes to go. Period number 1. Went cross rink all the way to number 23. Geertsen as he forces in the Storm zone and they take possession. Shots even still, 6 apiece. The big difference is 2 of them for the Red Knights have found the twine. Most recently on Baird's nifty centering pass to Stewart. And he knew exactly what to do with it. Now puck at neutral ice, picked up by the Storm's 21, Ben Curtis. Now Minor for the Red Knights. Nifty pass at center ice. He hits number 21, Norris. Norris right in, he scores! My goodness! Ben Norris! 3-goal lead. And they are loving it here at the rec center. And that pass set it up. Norris did a beautiful job. Look at the stick handling. He split the defense, juked the goaltender, and put it in at waist level, just to the left of the goaltender as he was sliding to his left. And Ben Norris puts the Red Knights up 3-0, and I think that brings a timeout on the ice. And the Storm coming in with a 15-1 record have been stunned here early with a 3-0 deficit. And that pass, who made that pass? I can't quite see. Set him up, but look at the individual effort by Norris. That is highlight worthy, suitable for framing Ben Norris. Put that in the highlight reel. As we look at the Benilde bench, things are going their way here. 3-0, but there's a lot of game left. That's one of the dangers, is to get up early in any sport. Got to keep the intensity going, and that's exactly what it looks like he's exuding there as his comments to his team. All right, here we're gonna see who got this pass. It was number 3, wasn't it? Mason Miller, the freshman. That was a brilliant pass, and he put it right on his stick. You know, if those passes are off and you gotta lean for them, then that doesn't create that goal. The fact that that pass was right in stride is what made it so brilliant. Not only did he recognize it, but he put it right where it needed to be, where it was really, really easy for it to be received and turned into that goal. But unbelievable talent on display. Red Knights looking very good late in January as we approach playoffs in about a month, a little bit less. All right, my guess is the Storm took that timeout. They needed to check their pulse here, settle down here, down 3-0. Now they just got to see if they can get a goal right before the period. That would be my goal if I were them. All right, now quickly, 2-1 break, possibly a nice defense from behind. The pack check by Gavin Uhlenkamp saved another goal opportunity for the Red Knights. Now, here comes Uhlenkamp. He'll dump the puck and change on the fly. Fast-paced hockey game here. We're under 3 minutes to go, period number 1. And Baird does get that with his stick. Now Stewart, they were in dangerous combination just a moment ago, and Stewart comes in and tries to wrap around and stuff it. And it gets deflected and all the way down, and they wave off icing as we approach 2.5 minutes to go. Puck played out to, oh, it took a weird carom off a crevice along the boards and a chance for the Storm. Almost like a turnover, except it was caused by the boards. And now the Red Knights recover on the far side, number 17 with it. Koski and the Storm come away with it. Nice outlet pass to number 8, Risch. Risch comes in the far circle, backhands it to the point. Now back into the corner to Risch. As the Storm try to set up shop on offense with just under 2 minutes to go, period number 1. Shots on goal favor the Red Knights 7-6. And there's a big hit along the boards. Puck now into the Storm zone, played along the boards, and it gets out to center ice. And the Storm's number 9, Chris with it. His wrist shot right on goal. McElroy easily corrals in his chest and holds on, and that stops the clock. with 1:36 to go as we look at number 8. That was Jack Risch on the rush there for the Storm, not Jack Christ. We look at Ken Pauley, the coach, and the Red Knights all standing very happy with this 3-0 lead here with 1:36 to go in period number 1. Now paved off one by the Red Knights along the near boards. Number 9, Bumgarner into the corner. Storm come away with it. Number 21, Curtis. Stenger now for the Red Knights at neutral ice. Now played by 26, Cole Anderson. Now behind the boards, big hit by 43, Maximus Went. And 1 minute remaining in period number 1. McElroy comes out and he sees number 26 way down the ice, Anderson, as he brings it into the Storm zone. But the Storm recover nicely on defense to recover. Now back out in the neutral ice, played by number 14, Gavin Reed. Now Bumgarner to the near far side, number 5, Maceo Phillips. Now on the near boards and going back and forth, Baird for the Red Knights against Cole Baker, number 4. And now the Red Knights shoot it into the zone by Westberg behind the net. Storm, I don't think you'll see Cam Henderson coming out of that net anytime soon, as that cost him goal number 2 to Stewart on Ryan Baird's hustle. Okay now, but our score 3-0, 9 seconds remaining. One last rush here before the end of the period by Gavin Ruhlenkamp, and it's taken away by number 5, Maceo Phillips. Phillips now holds on to it, and there's the buzzer signifying the end of period number 1. But our score from the Rec Center, 3-0 Red Knights. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. Come on back for period number 2.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, bringing you Metro West Boys hockey. And if you're just joining us, you missed a stellar first period by the Red Knights as they jumped out to a 3-0 lead on goals by Risto, Stewart, and I cannot remember who got goal number 3, but they were all spectacular. Risto's was early, then on a nice hustle play by Ryan Baird. He got to the puck, got into a little jousting match, drew goaltender Hendrickson for the Storm out of the net, and then found Stewart darting towards the net, hit him with the puck, and he hit an open net for the second goal. But nevertheless, our score 3-0. And what's interesting about this matchup is Chanhassen comes in with a stellar 15-1 record. The Red Knights 12-5, but both teams undefeated in the Metro West. That's why this game has added importance. The winner will declare supremacy in the Metro West 3/4 of the way into the season. Both teams now on the ice in their warm-ups to begin period number 2. McElroy in nets with a 2.52 goals against average, saw 7 shots, steered them all away. Meanwhile, Cam Hendrickson with only a 1 goal against average. And I noticed that, and I went to look at some of the scores of the Storm, and they've only given up more than 1 goal in just 2 games all year long. 3 games, they gave up 6 in a loss to Andover. Otherwise, they've only given up 2 twice. Otherwise, it's been 1 and 0 goals. So they have a stellar goals against average, but boy, they've given up 3 in period number 1. Okay, we're all set to go. Period number 2. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us as we're streaming live on YouTube. This is ParkTV 16 Sports, and we're underway in the second. Red Knights this time going right to left. McElroy still in nets, and the puck comes all the way down, and we're gonna have an early icing whistle against the Red Knights. Both teams at full strength. There were a few penalties in period number 1. But right now, both teams have a clean slate. 5 skaters aside. Cam Hendrickson in the nets for the Storm. And there is Mason McElroy, the junior goaltender, in nets. And we'll have a face-off to his left. Stewart to take the draw against number 8, Jack Risch for the Storm. And the draw won ostensibly by the Red Knights. There's Stewart, banks it along the boards, tries to clear the zone, kept in at the point by number 3, which I don't have a name for. I should have done some homework in the intermission. Forgot to do that, so we're just gonna call him number 3. I apologize to any friends and family that are related to him, but now here come the Red Knights right in. Number 19, Westberg took a pass as he crossed the blue line, came right in on Cam Hendrickson, and Berg gets the saves. He came right around number 3, went right at Hendrickson. Hendrickson able to get the save as he went for the 5-hole. All right, face off to his left. All right, I just found out who number 3 is. Owen Bergen, Biskins. All right, face off controlled by the Storm. That's number 4, Cole Baker. Baker comes right in, tries to cross to the left, still maintains possession, shoots the puck along the boards behind the net into the near corner. 2 Red Knights over there to pinch the puck. Puck comes loose, controlled though by the Storms. Number 14, Uhlenkamp. Uhlenkamp comes in, he goes down, no call on that. Quick shot goes wide right of McElroy into the corner off the boards and now out to neutral ice. Wise to the far side to 21 Norris. Backhanded pass, tried to hit number 17, Koski. Now here come the Storm. They're looking to get a quick goal here and get back in this one. They certainly don't want to go down 4-0 on the road. Now the Red Knights play the puck into the zone. That's Risteau, who got goal number 1, and the Red Knights change. Puck, though, still in the Storm zone and stays in. I thought it was about to go out of play along the Red Knight bench, but it did stay in. Storm now play it back out to neutral ice, played by Mason Miner, now to the near side, played by number 8, A.J. Ulrich. Now the Storm come across, he's met and stood up there at center ice by number 6, Mason Stenger, playing tough defense for the Red Knights. Now puck makes its way back into the Storm zone as we're under 15 minutes to go, period number 2. And that's going to be an icing call on the Storm as they clear the zone. That was number 2, William McNeely. And that stops the clock with 14:51 to go. Our score 3-0, and there is a great look from our corner camera. Unique to our production here at ParkTV 16 Sports. Hope you're enjoying all the activity here as we bring it to you. Face off now. Draw to be taken by number 10, Drew Stewart. His sister Ellie had a great game despite the loss just earlier tonight. We brought it to you here on YouTube as well. Now Drew, both number 10, his quick wrist shot hard along the boards behind the net. Now played by number 22. Don't have a name for him either for the Red Knights, unfortunately, but there's Drew Stewart. We have a name for him, of course. He skates along the near boards. He gets double teamed by the Storm. Puck still mired up along the boards, comes loose, and now on the stick of number 29, Drew Jensen for the Storm. Nice outlet pass to number 25, Willis. Willis now skates in the neutral zone. He gets stood up right at the blue line nicely by Mason Miner, and he takes the puck away. The defense by the Red Knights is outstanding as that puck could have been icing, but it was on goal. Easily saved by Cam Henderson. Now a nice outlet pass by the Storm. Gets on the stick of Uhlenkamp, but he gets stood up. And that is really a big part of the Red Knight defense is how stalwart they are right at center ice, especially between the red line and the blue line, how they really stand up the Storm and put on that nice barrier. And that results in a icing call for the Storm. That stopped the clock with 13:52 to go. In to take the draw for the Red Knights, number 9, Cole Bumgardner. And the Storm win the draw, at least momentarily. They break it out to center ice, but it's on the stick of the Red Knights, number 5, Maceo Phillips. I was down at rinkside during warm-ups, and you don't really get how big a lot of these guys are become in high school hockey. Giants. All right, right, now here come the Red Knights looking for help. Nice behind the legs, behind the back pass. And the Storm come away with it and break up that opportunity. Now a pass and a turnover to number 3. That is Owen Biskins as he comes in. And he gets steered off the puck. Now it's center ice, misses the outlet, pass to Bumgarner. Now they're stood up at the blue line, and now the puck comes in, no offside. Storm with it in their own zone, in the corner. Number 21, Ben Curtis. Curtis, outlet pass, gets intercepted, turnover in their own zone. Quick wrist shot taken by Miner on goal. And Henderson makes the save, kicks the rebound out to the near side. Now the Storm clear the zone at neutral ice. Red Knights with it. Nice central pass to number 17, Koski. Koski skates in, centering pass intended for Risto and intercepted by the Storms. Number 21 on defense. Nice job by Curtis. Storm now with the puck behind the net. Biskins tries to clear it. Great forecheck by the Red Knights. They keep it in the zone, and another shot goes over the crossbar, hard against the glass behind the net. Rebound to Koski. Played by Miner. Kept in the zone. Extended pressure now by the Red Knights as we approach 12 minutes to go, period number 2. And there's another icing on the Storm as they have been having difficulty clearing their zone with that relentless, sustained pressure by the Red Knights. Thank you. And there was that shot by Miner from the point. Henderson saw it just in time to steer it to the right. And now we'll have a face-off following the icing with 12:10 to go to the left of Cam Hendrickson, the junior goaltender. Face-off won by the Red Knights. Drew Stewart turns, spins a shot towards the net, back along behind the boards. Now Stewart, oh no, excuse me, that's number 6, Stenger. Now quick shot deflected in front. That shot was taken by Westberg. And now the Storm clear the zone. But the Red Knights quick to take it back. Stewart also quick, right in the slot. His quick shot from the near side misses and goes over the crossbar along the boards there. Stewart still trying to get it. 11 and a half minutes to go, period number 2. No score here in the second. Our score 3-0 overall. Now the Storm with a rare shot on goal. I think they're first in the second period. Comes 6.5 minutes into it as the Red Knights are continuing to dominate possession of the puck as we look at that quick shot taken by number 16, Tyler Smith. And the save by McElroy. He has seen 8 shots on goal and he's saved all 8. Clock stopped at 11:24. Face off to McElroy's right. Draw won by the Storm and intercepted nicely by 23, Geertsen. He comes in, 1-on-3. Now he's got a little help centering pass, just missed Cam Kirschner as he was crashing the net. Now the Storm have an opportunity on the opposite end. That shot misses the mark, rebound into the far corner. And trying to dive to kick it out and unable to do so was Geertsen, number 23, as the Storm now keeping the puck in the zone. Puck mired along the near corner. Number 11, Kirschner, trying to clear the zone, and he does. Nice job there by, actually that was number 14, Gavin Reed, that muscled that puck out, and now we got a whistle and an infraction. Stops the clock with 10:38 to go. And I'm not sure what that infraction was for, but it's going to bring the puck all the way back down in the Storm zone as we look at, I believe that's Sean Bloomfield, head coach for the Storm with a 15-1 record. And there is his counterpart, Ken Pauley. His team 12-5, 4-0 in the conference, up 3-0 on the conference leader, Chanhassen. Oh, and that pass just got tipped as it was heading right to the stick of Ben Norris, who was in the slot looking for a shot. Good defense by the Storm that time. Now Norris gets it away along the boards as he plays with number 17, Koski. Koski tries to come away with it, but instead, here comes the Storm's Gavin Uhlenkamp as he gets taken down. No penalty, or is there? There is going to be a penalty. The referee looks like it's going to be a cross check on the Red Knights, number 18. Michael Risteau, or a pull down there, not a cross check, maybe a hook. And there's Michael Risteau. Looks like he's owning it. Not a lot of protest in his body language or facial expressions. So 2 minutes on the board, a chance for the Storm to get on the scoreboard here. Comes with 10-11 to go. We'll listen to what the official scoring is on the penalty.
Team Michael Risteau, a 2-minute minor for hooking.
Hooking is the call. Risteau for 2 minutes. And the Red Knights clear the puck. That is Biskins, number 3, and he goes down, and that's going to be another penalty. It's going to come on the Red Knights, number 19, Wes Berg, and just like that, the Red Knights are down 2 skaters for the next minute and 39 seconds. A golden opportunity here for the Storm to get back in this one in the second. Comes with 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go. As both Risteau and Wes Berg, 2 starters, are in the penalty box. And as I said, a golden opportunity for the Storm. If they're going to get back in this one, you got to feel they got to get a goal here with a 2-player advantage on the road, down 3-0. If it's going to happen, it's got to happen now. And there's Biskins. They win the draw. Quick shot, saved by McElroy. That shot taken by number 9, Jack Crisp. And the Red Knights do a nice job clearing the puck quickly down. 1:23 in the 2-player advantage for the Storm, and they'll try again. Number 14 with it, Uhlenkamp. He skates across the line into the zone on the far near side. Now, quickly, at the point, number 24, Braden Willis in the slot. As it looked like the Storm got in a little too close there. Now to the far side, Biskins. Along the goal line, along the circle. Now Biskins, quick shot deflected nicely by number 14. That's Gavin Reed for the Red Knights, and that ends up in the puck getting cleared. Henriksen quickly out to stop the puck. Now Biskins skates it across the line. Drop pass to number 16. That is Smith in the corner. Biskins. Back to Biskins at the point. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot. Nobody there. And now a quick shot from a tough angle taken by number 16. Smith gets deflected in front, and now the puck comes out all the way back into the Storm zone. 41 seconds remaining in the 2-player advantage. 8.5 to go in period number 2. And Biskins now will circle around his net, take his time coming out. 30 seconds remaining in the 2-player advantage. And look at number 5, Maceo Phillips, robbing him of the puck right at the blue line. They are so tough right along that zone, right there. Maceo Phillips making his presence felt on defense. And he has the puck again as he shoots it along the far boards and all the way out and down. What a great individual effort there by number 5, Maceo Phillips. And that kills both penalties, both teams at full strength. The Red Knights dodge a bullet there. They maintain their 3-0 lead. Under 8 minutes to go, period number 2. Storm, though, back in the offensive zone. Oftentimes, this is a vulnerable chance. Oh, and the nice pad save with the left pad by McElroy. And the puck makes its way out to neutral ice. Number 6 with it is Mason Stenger. Now Stewart. Centering pass, goes by the wayside along the far boards. Over there to play it, number 8, A.J. Ulrich. Now behind the net, Stewart still fighting amongst 3 Storm players. And down goes a Storm player, and they're going to have another penalty call. And is it going to be on Berg, or is that against the Storm? Let's see the replay here. Oh, yeah, there's the slash on the Storm. Number 21. Ben Curtis, I think that's what they call a slash. Not a lot of protests. So now 2 minutes on the board for the Red Knights as they go on the power play. That'll come with 7:15 to go. Both teams with 11 shots on net, that's even, but the scoreboard favors the Red Knights 3-0. And now they're on the power play. More than midway through period number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. My name is Robert Christensen. So glad you're with us on a great doubleheader night here on ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Now the Storm win that. Here's the official call.
21, Ben Curtis, a 2-minute minor for slashing.
Slashing is the call, 2 minutes on Curtis. Red Knights, though, in their own zone. 1:43 to go in the player advantage, just under 7 minutes to go in period number 2. Puck now in the Storm zone. Baird tries to get there. Storm tries to clear it. Bumgarner keeps it on the point on the near side. Stewart plays it in to Baird. Now Stewart along the near boards. Back out to the point to Bumgarner. Now to the far side. Back to Bumgarner. That's number 19, Westberg over there. And now the Storms. Number 9 does a nice job poke checking it away. Jack Chris to clear the puck. But now the Red Knights all the way back in. And a rare icing call. It's going to come against the Red Knights even though they're on the power play. We look like that a couple of hockey dads, most likely. The warm winter jackets. It's cold outside tonight, single digits. We're in for a cold spell here in the Twin Cities, but it's nice and warm with great action here in the rec center. 6:28 to go in period number 2. 1:11 to go in the player advantage for the Red Knights as they control the puck in their own zone. In the far corner, that's Ryan Baird. Baird now. He'll come out along. Nope, that's number 6, excuse me, Stenger. Stenger now dumps it into the Storm zone. They'll chase it. Stewart takes the one-timer right off the boards, and that gets deflected by Henriksen. And now another whistle. And I'm not sure what that was for. The linesman made the whistle, and I think we're going to have a face-off. No penalty. Clock stopped with 6:07 to go. In period number 2, 52 seconds to go in the player advantage. Shots on goal favor the Red Knights now 12-11. Face off to Cam Hendrickson's right, controlled by the Storm. They try to clear it. Stenger keeps it in beautifully. Still fighting for it, and now here comes the Storm's number 16, Tyler Smith. He has a little bit of an opportunity along with number 8, Jack Risch. Now the Red Knights get it back with 34 seconds to go in the player advantage. Number 14, Reed, skates it in to the near circle, now behind the net. Still with it, Reed. Gives it up behind the net. That is number 21, Ben Norris. Norris. 18 seconds, and nice interception, turnover to number 16, Tyler Smith. He comes in all alone, the backhand, and McElroy makes the save, and there's gonna be a whistle. And a penalty, I think, is gonna go against the Storm. Or it looks like the Red Knights were hooking. Let's see the replay here. It's Tyler Smith, a little bit of a mini breakaway and coming behind. They're gonna call the hook, aren't they? Yes, they are. It's gonna go against. Who's it gonna go against? The Red Knights are trying to decide. I thought it was number 6, Stenger. And I don't see anybody volunteering for the penalty box. And there's some discussion. Yeah, Mason Stenger is who I thought. Oh, it's gonna be a penalty shot. They did call it a breakaway. And here it is, the penalty shot by Tyler Smith. Comes in on McElroy, comes out. Duke's right, comes in and can't get a stick on it, and he saves it. I think that's the first time I've broadcasted a penalty shot. And it looked like he didn't quite have a clear idea on what he wanted to do. He just couldn't decide, then he lost the puck as he got in too close. Great job there by McElroy, keeping his composure, staying centered, not falling for any of the fakes. And after all the fakes, Tyler Smith ran out of things to do, and there he was, right at the goaltender, and that was it. So nice job there by McElroy. Face-off now will be to his right. 10 seconds left in the player advantage for the Red Knights, mind you. So they may have time for one rush if they can win the draw and get out quickly. Face-off won by the Red Knights. They'll break it out at center ice. Storm player goes down. Stewart to Baird. His shot goes hard, wide left. Karam's off the boards. Both teams at full strength. 5 minutes remaining in period number 2. Our score still 3-0. After 3 goals in period number 1, there's been no goals in period number 2, and now we'll have a face-off as we look at Stewart to Baird, his quick wrist shot. And the sound that made against the glass that hit a person, I think it would seriously hurt them. All right, now face off to Cam Henderson's right. Overall, not a lot of shots on goal, just 12 apiece, but 3 goals for the Red Knights. But none in the second period. Now Stewart coming right in on a quick angle. Looked like he might have been trying to deflect it in off the back or the shoulder of Cam Henderson. Right here, what do you think? Came in, Henderson had that post guarded. Yeah, he maybe tried to bank it in off his noggin, I thought. That's the only opening that I could see. Nevertheless, face-off with clock stop, 4:58 remaining. Period number 2. Face-off controlled by the Red Knights. Face-off goes out to number 6, Stenger. His shot goes wide left into the corner now. Baird along with Stewart for the Red Knights trying to eke it out of there. And now kept in by Miner. Now right in front, Stewart with the fake, and he can't get it to go. Golden opportunity for Drew Stewart. Almost had his second of the night. Red Knights, though, regroup back behind their own net. Outlet pass right on the money to Drew Stewart as he comes back in across the red blue line. Gives it up to Berg, back to Stewart behind the net. He's got Norris on the far side. And now the Storm come away with it on the stick of number 14, Uhlenkamp. And there's going to be a penalty coming up on the Red Knights as the goaltender Henderson has left the net and the Storm have added a skater, and now the Red Knights touch the puck. And there's the call on the far side. I didn't see it. Was it right here? Is it going to be Stewart? A slash right there? That might be it. I think the slash was the call. And that's Drew Stewart. Boy, the only thing I could see arguably would be a slash, although I thought it was a minor infraction, if one at all, but that's the call. So 2 minutes on the board, comes with 4:06 to go in period number 2. Stewart in the penalty box and a chance for the Storm to try to get on the board here late in the second. And the Red Knights just playing excellent hockey
Penalty,
tonight.
Margaret's penalty assessed to number 10, Drew Stewart, a 2-minute minor for slashing.
Slashing is the call on Stewart. 2 minutes. We're under 4 in period number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. Glad you're with us. Storm looking to find some sort of offense. 12 shots on goal, but nothing to show for it. Now in the corner, they play it behind the net. They've got a player advantage for another minute and 24. That's number 21 with it, Curtis. Rink wide to the near side pass off the boards, back to Curtis. Curtis with a wrist shot in front of the goal. Oh, I thought it was in. I could have sworn that puck was in. No red light. An optical illusion. All right, now puck loose, and the Red Knights clear the puck with 3 minutes to go exactly in period number 2. 52 seconds to go in the player advantage. And back to get it for the Storm, number 4, Cole Baker will bring it out to the near side to number 14, Uhlenkamp. Uhlenkamp being harassed by Baird, comes in unaccosted, now loses it momentarily, gets it back in the corner. Centering pass deflected by number 19, Westberg. Now puck, Biskins with a quick shot, but there was McElroy in perfect position to make the save with 27 seconds left in the player advantage. 2.5 minutes to go in the second. Here's what I thought was a goal. Here's the shot. Deflection right there. Didn't it look like it go in the net there? I swear to God it looked like it did. Even on the replay, but no, it did not. So now we have a face-off with 2:32 to go. Won by the Storm. Biskins at the point. 21 seconds in the player advantage. Shot on goal, deflected in front, rebound into the corner. Centering pass, nobody there but Red Knights, and they clear the puck with 11 seconds. The Storm are gonna have to hurry to get a rush. And now the Red Knights putting on the forecheck here in earnest. And they force an errant pass all the way down. Icing is waved off. Phillips now behind his own net as we approach 2 minutes to go. Both teams at full strength. Now here comes Baird. Now to Stewart. Stewart, rink wide pass right in front. Baird. Oh my goodness, that was almost a magnificent goal. Bang, bang, bang. Baird was on the doorstep. Now the puck comes out right to Hendrickson. He wisely smothers the puck with 1:46 to go. Let's look at that replay. Look at this efficient passing. The one-timer on the doorstep, wide open net. Baird couldn't get it to go. Hendrickson has had his hands full. Here's the corner camera angle. Look at that pass right there. And just in time was Hendrickson. That was a pretty play, even though the goal didn't go in. 1:46 remaining. Both teams at full strength. No goal scored here in period number 2 as of yet. Puck loose. Hendrickson not taking any chances there. Smothers the puck. Forces another face-off in his own zone with 1:37 remaining. Storm now leading shots on goal, 16-15. Face-off, Drew Stewart to take the draw. He goes down. Draw won by the Storm. They clear the puck. No icing. Now picked up by number 14, Gavin Reed. To Stewart, tips it to Rousseau. Look out, he's dangerous. Comes right in, and that shot blocked, pad save. Plum rebound for the Red Knights, but no one there. Now in the far corner, number 21, Gutsen. Now in the near corner, Stewart. Centering pass back to Geertsen. It gets interrupted. Now pass to the point, Reed over to the far side. Number 2, Carter Callan. 1 minute remaining in period number 2, and the Red Knights are buzzing. They're jonesing for a goal here in period number 2 for sure. Now Geertsen. Red Knight goes down unexplained. In front, and some pushing and shoving. Stops the clock with 42.8 seconds. We look at our corner camera view of Cam Hendrickson, the junior goaltender. He came in the match with a 1.0 goals against average. We look at the bench and one of the assistant coaches for the Red Knights. 42.7 seconds. Face off now to Hendrickson's left in the circle for the Storm. Smith against number 17, Koski. Draw won by the Red Knights as they control the puck. Storm trying to clear, that Smith. He brings it out to neutral ice. Brings it across the blue line. Backhands it into the corner to number 25. That is Braden Willis for the Storm. 20 seconds remaining in period number 2. Shot quickly on net from the point. Gets deflected into the far corner. Red Knights clear the puck. Is it going to be icing? No, they wave it off. Nice job by the Red Knights clearing the zone. Now 7 seconds remaining in the period. Red Knights trying to get one last shot along the near boards. 1 second remaining, and there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 2. So from the rec center, our score after 2 complete, 3-0 Red Knights. Come on back for period number 3. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Welcome back to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. If you're just joining us, this is the 3rd period of a Metro West rivalry between the Chanhassen Storm and the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. Our score 3-0, and if you didn't know, both these teams are undefeated in the Metro West Conference. That's why this game has so much importance. And the Red Knights got off to a nice start with a 3-goal lead after 1. There was no scoring in period number 2. We're about to begin period number 3, and the Storm have their work cut out for them. They're on a 15-game winning streak. They are 15-1. They lost their first game of the year, and they haven't lost since November 25th. way back then 2 months ago, but right now they're on the brink of their second loss against their rival in the Metro West, Red Knights. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. The Storm going right to left, have the puck. We're underway, 17 minutes on the clock in the third, and they're going to need to get a goal early here to get back into this one, in my estimation. Now the Red Knights try to clear the zone, and they do just barely. And the Storm played all the way back to their own net from way down at the blue line of the Red Knights, and now they bring it out in the center ice, and it's taken over by number 3, Mason Miner for the Red Knights, and now to Stenger, back to number 3, Miner, and now back in the Storm zone, and they clear it out to center ice, and Miner will shoot it right back in to the Storm zone. Just underway here, period number 3, 16 minutes to go. Storm down by 3, now intercepted in the zone, and the centering pass attempted to number 17, Koski, couldn't quite catch up with it. Puck was in the corner, now breaking out with it for the Storm is 25, Braden Willis, and his shot gets deflected and comes down behind the goal line along the far boards, now to the near boards. Storm with possession, a quick wrist shot from an unlikely angle taken by number 16, Tyler Smith. And McElroy was there to make the save. Look at the corner camera, just a quick shot right there. Tough angle, but there was McElroy. Sure not to give up the rebound, but he holds on to the puck. That stops the clock with 15:36 to go. Face off to his right. Storm in to take the draws, number 16, Tyler Smith. He wins it, at least momentarily. Puck comes out, but now it's in the hands of number 2, Carter Callan, for the Red Knights as he shoots it back into the Storm zone. Storm take it right back, though. They break it out at center ice. That's Smith. He's got a head of steam. His wrist shot caroms over the crossbar, behind the net along the glass, and now comes all the way out, kept in at the point, and shot on goal, steered away by McElroy. The shot was taken by number 8, Jack Risch, for the Storm. Now they keep it in on the far side. Number 2, William McNeely keeps it in. Now the Red Knights clear the puck, and it is going to be an icing on Benilde. And that stops the clock with 14:55 to go. Great crowd on hand here. You can see on our angles there, fans all along the perimeter on the far corner. I'd say the stands are 75% full, and I can see why. There's some great hockey talent on the ice here tonight, and there's a lot at stake for both schools for the lead in the Metro West. That's what's at stake here tonight. Now, behind the goal, draw one by number 3, Mason Miner for the Red Knights. They broke it out to Stewart. Stewart, nifty little short pass to number 19, Westberg. Now the Storm come away with it behind their own net, and they break it out. That's number 21, Ben Curtis. Curtis, nifty pass centering, quickly in to number 14. That was Gavin Uhlenkamp. His shot was deflected behind the net. Now, shot from the point again by Curtis, and now a whistle away from the play. And they're gonna inspect the goal net behind McElroy. That was the official that blew the whistle away from the play, and he had some sort of concern about the net. Checks it out, looks like it's safely on its moorings. Not sure what that was all about, but it gave a face-off for the Storm in the Red Knight zone. I'm not sure I'd be so happy about that, especially when they didn't find anything wrong with the net. Little curious call there. Nevertheless, the Storm have the puck with 14:14 to go. Now to Biskins. He comes in, unaccosted across the blue line in the circle. Quick, tough shot, though, with a tough angle. And that's a credit to the defense for the Red Knights to steer him off into the corners, making those shots a lot tougher. Now across the line to number 14, Gavin Reed. Into the corner. Gets checked. Reed now comes away with it. He gets to it first on the far side in the corner. Nice pass over to number 18, Risto, and his shot gets deflected behind the net in the far corner. Wow, what a pretty play that almost was. And now that puck, I think, went off one of the I-beams on the ceiling there. If we look at that pass right there, Risto, the one-timer, and Hendrickson Not sure he really saw it clearly, but he did get his left pad on it as we look at McElroy. Nice and lonely here on his end. That's the way he likes it. Keep the puck down there. And there will be a face-off down there to the right of Cam Hendrickson to take the draw. That's number 28, Nick Patka, the junior for the Storm. Won by the Red Knights, kept in at the point nicely by Carter Callan. Now into the near corner. Red Knights trying to get control. They've been playing a little less aggressively, I think, early in the third. They got a 3-goal lead. They certainly don't want to do anything to jeopardize that by being too aggressive, would be my thought process if I were them. But I look for them to make another run here. I'm sure they'd love to get another goal here in the third. A 4-goal lead certainly feels a lot safer than 3, especially with 13 minutes to go yet. All right, now Storm change on the fly, picked up by number 6, Mason Stenger, with a full head of steam, brings it across the line, and he loses the puck to the Storm, and he'll skate off. As the Storm take possession of their own zone, that outlet pass gets by number 6, Logan Smith, as he couldn't handle it. Or excuse me, that was 8, Risch. No icing though. Now puck controlled by number 14, Reed. His outlet pass on the mark to Geertsen. Now to number 19, Berg. And it comes all the way back out and down the ice, and they wave off icing as we're now under 13 minutes to go. Storm intercepted in the Red Knight zone, and it gets poke check from behind nicely by Westberg. Great defense by number 19, Berg, coming from behind to help out and stick that puck away. Now Berg gets possession again. Tried to get it ahead to Stewart, off his stick, almost to Reed. Now back on Berg's stick as he gets it over to number 14, Reed. Now to the near boards to Maceo Phillips, the big guy. His pass is intercepted. Now the Storm have a chance in the Red Knight zone. In the circles, number 25, Braden Willis. And there's a whistle away, and they're going to have a face-off to McElroy's left on the whistle. That stops the clock with 11:41 to go. Our score remains 3-0. It's been that way since the end of period number 1. So since that 3-goal burst in the first, they've played evenly here, and the shots on net reflect that. In fact, it favors the Storm. 21 shots to 17. All right, face-off was to McElroy's left, controlled by the Red Knights. They break it out on the far side. That's number 23, Geertsen. And now intercepted by the Storm, back on the stick of Maceo Minor. Now Wendt plays it ahead to number 9. That is Bumgarner. He gets ridden off the puck, picked up by number 9, Jack Christ. Now the Storm falls down, does manage to move the puck ahead, but still in their own zone, and they turn it back over, at least momentarily they did. That's number 9 with it, Bumgarner. He tried to hit Geertsen in the lower half of the near corner, couldn't quite connect with the captain. Now intercepted by number 14, Uhlenkamp. Uhlenkamp centering pass just misses number 9, Jack Christ, and that will be an icing call, and that stops the clock with 10:54 to go. So very fluid action here, back and forth. Red Knights, I don't think they even have a shot on goal here in the third, but do they really need one with a 3-goal lead? I don't think so. They're playing very smart hockey here. Despite the shots on goal, from a bird's eye view, the Red Knights have dominated throughout here. Storm looking for some sort of traction on the offensive end, and they just haven't gotten too many chances at all. Despite the 21 shots on net, none of them have been that threatening in I can't think of any. There's a centering pass. Maceo Phillips right there manning the spot right in front of McElroy, and the big 6'5", 200-pounder clears the puck, and it gets out to neutral ice. Picked out of the air by number 7, Joey Parker, as he puts it down and gets it back into the Red Knight zone, only to be picked up by Phillips. Phillips gets it poke checked off his stick, almost lost it right in front of his own goal. Now he's getting two teams right in front. The turnover by Phillips, and the Storm have an excellent chance there, but the Red Knights back to recover. Storm, though, still with possession at the point. Number 2, McNeely, shot on goal, and McElroy smothers the puck just long enough to draw the whistle as he gets out of dodge. And there was a rebound off the backboards on the stick of that Storm player. And then McElroy never really did quite smother it, but it was out of the view of the referee, and that's why they blew the whistle. Referee still checking that net down there, you can see. All right, clock stop with 10:02 to go. Face off to McElroy's left. In the circle, Stewart versus Risch. Stewart wins the draw. Gavin Reed behind the net, wheels it back around to Miner. Miner breaks it out, tried to get it to Stewart, gets on the stick of number 19, Berg, as he tips it into the Storm zone to avoid the icing. And now there's another whistle. And I'm unclear what that's all about either. I don't know if there was some pushing and shoving or regardless. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a penalty coming? No, it doesn't look like it. Not sure what the call was there. It's 9:51 on the clock. Clock stop. Face off to Hendrickson's right. Again, that's number 9, Jack Christ against Stewart. Stewart wins the draw again. He is a master at those draws, isn't he? Reed plays it into the corner. Chased there by 19, Westberg. And the Storm break out with it. That's number 16, Tyler Smith. Smith, he's got number 25 with him, Willis. And Smith gets it poke checked right off the stick. Another great defensive wall by the Red Knights right at that blue line or right before the blue line. Just a great defensive strategy there that they execute so well, especially tonight. It's really caused the Storm all kinds of problems. We talk about the offense all the time, but the defense has just been stellar for the Red Knights. Now, number 3, Miner. Shoots it back into the Storm zone, and they'll change. 9 minutes to go. Storm try to clear the puck. They'll have to regroup. Number 28, Nick Patka. Now intercepted by Ulrich. Ulrich now takes the puck right over, gets by the defender, keeps the puck, almost lost his balance. Nifty move there by Ulrich as the clock continues to wind down, and that is clearly the enemy for the Storm now. Puck kept in, Ulrich fans on it. Another shot, this time by Geertsen. That gets blocked in front. Geertsen gets the rebound. Directs the puck behind the net, now in the far corner. Geertsen gets there again first. Now number 11 with it, Kirschner. Kirschner in the zone. In the corner, gives it up. Red Knights now finally getting some sort of offensive possession, sustained in the zone, and now another whistle. And I'm not sure what that was for either, unless it's just to prevent tempers from flaring. No, there is going to be a penalty. Abruptly going into the box for the Storm, number 21, Ben Curtis. He meets Uncle Mick there. A legendary character, figure, mentor of the Benilde Red Knight community. Gotten to know him. Longtime PA announcer here for the Red Knights over the years. All right, now face-off comes with 8:07 to go. And a power play opportunity for the Red Knights to add to their 3-0 lead. And that's exactly what the Storm did need.
Penalty assessed.
Here's the
number
call.
21, Ben Curtis, a 2-minute minor for hooking.
Hooking was the call. He was in the near corner. From my vantage point, it can be hard for me to see that at times, so I didn't see it. But now, right in the slot, the shot taken by number 6, Stenger. That hard wrist shot goes hard off the boards behind the net. Now Stenger to the near side, 19, Westberg. Berg plays it into the corner. Berg along with Risto. He got the scoring off in the first on goal number 1. In the first couple minutes, centering pass, no one there except Westberg. He'll spin back around. And they are just having their way out there, aren't they? Just spinning circles, eating up the clock here. They play it back. Just a clinic on the power play, isn't it? Now Berg gets it at center ice. 7 minutes to go, 52 in the player advantage. Skating in is Stenger. Now back to Stenger. Quick wrist shot from a tight angle. That was Risto this time. Sometimes I can't see if it's 18 or 19. That time the shot taken by Risto. draws a whistle, and that'll be a face-off coming up to the left of goaltender Cam Hendrickson. After a rough period number one, he's given up no goals. All in period number two, and the majority here in period number three, but he's got the power play against him. 41 seconds in the player advantage. 6:47 to go in the match. Face-off controlled by the Red Knights. Shot taken by number three, Mason Miner. Deflected, and it rebounds all the way back out in the Red Knight zone. Played there by 21, Ben Norris. Now in the zone, number 17 is Koski. Koski along the far boards. Gives it up to 29 for the Storm, Drew Henson. He tries to clear it, unable to do so. Kept in by the Red Knights. 10 seconds remaining in the player advantage. And the Red Knights content just there. There's a goal. I was just gonna say they're content to just wind the clock down, but there was Norris. I'm not even sure he was trying to score that intentionally. He just was gonna whip a wrist shot from the point and see what happens, and guess what happened? It found the back of the net. Was it deflected? I think it might have been by their own player. Hendrickson never saw it, and that's why you do that sometimes. You just wrist shot that in, good things happen. And there's a goal. I think it's gonna go to Ben Norris unless it touched the Red Knight. Let's see again. If it touched anybody, it was a Storm person. Unless right in front, number 17, Koski got a piece of it, but I don't think so. I believe that goal is gonna be credited to Ben Norris. Here's
Power
the
play
call.
by number 21, his second of the game and sixth of the season, Ben Norris.
Ben Norris gets credit for the goal. So a 4-0 lead with less than 6 minutes to go, and that is Maximus Wendt carrying the puck into the zone. Now into the far corner. The Storm are struggling to clear the puck now. Gotta believe there's a little less hop in their step at this point, down 4-0 this late in the match. It's just been a dominating performance by the Red Knights tonight. They look like they are in tournament form right now. Just playing very fluidly. Really impressive stuff here by both Red Knights teams tonight we've seen. Even though the Red Knight girls lost earlier to a very tough Edina Hornets team, they played very well. Just couldn't get the puck to go enough times. All right, now in the far corner, Red Knights, that's number 19, Westberg. Now the Storm come away with it. That's on the far side, number 24, Caden Lee comes right in. And McElroy makes the save. That save comes with 4:43. Here's the corner camera. Nice centering pass. Threads the needle to number 14, Uhlenkamp, but right there to haul it in was the goaltender, Mason McElroy. And at this point, they really want to get him the shutout. When there's 4:43 to go, that's got to be foremost on his teammates' minds. They know they've got this win. Most likely. I never like to count your chickens, but I think we're safe. Now it's a matter, can they get the shutout? That's a reason to keep watching here. Now Reed spins it all the way around, gets to Berg, 19. Berg clears it out of the zone to neutral ice. Baird plays it into the Storm zone, all the way around behind the net. Stewart gets there first. The Red Knights just seem to be there first all the time. Now Reed at the blue line. Another wrist shot, much like the last goal taken by Norris, doesn't quite make it all the way through. Henderson makes the save, and now the Storm break it out of their zone. As we approach 4 minutes, coming in on the left side is Jack Christ, but Reed there to deflect his shot or pass, whatever it was, but it's kept in at the point by 21, Ben Curtis. That shot goes hard behind the board. Centering pass right in front, fanning on it, and then a goal on the rebound by number 14, Gavin Uhlenkamp. And they ruined the shutout. But a great scoring effort there by the Storms as they kept the pressure on, got the shot on goal, forced the rebound, and then right there to put it away was number 14, Uhlenkamp. There it is, right there. Actually, it wasn't a rebound. It just came out as the defense was unable to clear it, so that was not on McElroy. Defense unable to clear it was really the issue right there. Baird just couldn't quite get it. He was a little off balance, and that allowed Uhlenkamp to sneak in there from the blue line to put it away and give the Storm their first goal. So our score is 4-1 with 3:51 to go. So yes, is there a chance the Storm can get back in it and tie it? Yes. Is it realistic? That's debatable. All right, face-off following that goal. Well, if you're a Storm player, you got to be thinking miracles can happen right there. If that was a goal, then you would think there would be. That was a nice centering pass, and it went by the wayside. Now the Red Knights, and they may change their attitude as they want to avenge that goal. You get the feeling, the competitive nature of athletes, especially hockey players, as there's going to be a whistle and a stoppage with 3:34 to go in the match. Red Knights still safely ahead, 4-1. And they're being outshot still, 24-21. And now a face-off to the right of Hendrickson. Draw won by the Storms, number 9, Jack Christ, and they bring it all the way down. They wave off the icing, and getting there first is going to be Uhlenkamp, who just got the goal. Centering pass, and the Storm player fell down. He was a little out of position, but the centering pass goes by the wayside. Now the Red Knights trying to get possession, and now here come the Storm. They definitely have energy after that goal as they try to put it on net. That's Biskins, and that puck gets deflected in front, and it's cleared by 21. Ben Norris all the way down, waving. Icing was waved. 3 minutes to go now. Both teams at full strength. Puck now at neutral ice. Uhlenkamp plays it all the way in as the Storm change on the fly, and it's picked up by Mason Miner as he's getting harassed. The Storm player lost his edge and went down. Now the Storm have it at neutral ice. They played into the zone, but Miner takes it back right away. Now they get it out of the zone at neutral ice on the far boards, and the Storm come away with it. This time it's number 16, Tyler Smith. Smith carries it in to the Red Knight zone. Miner there plays it around the boards to the far side. Ulrich tries to clear it, but it's kept in by number 16, Smith. No, that's number 18, excuse me, Matthias Bosch, and now there's a whistle. And is there a timeout? Or no, they're gonna have a face-off back in the Storm zone. And I'm not sure what the infraction was there either. But it's advantage Red Knights as the face-off will be in the Storm zone with just 2:18 remaining and a 3-goal lead. Face-off by Chris for the Storm, but he loses it to the Red Knights. Now at the point, wrist shot taken by 14, Gavin Reed, deflected, and now a chance for the Storm. 3-on-1. Shot taken by Smith and a whistle, as I think that puck may have technically gone out of play on the deflection. So here they come. 2 players on his right, decides to go over the right shoulder of McElroy, and it deflects out of play into the net. So that means the face-off will be from the general area where the shot was taken. That means to the right of McElroy. 2:04 on the clock. Stewart against Jack Christ for the face-off. Won by Stewart again. But will they control the puck? Always a 2-part scenario, right? Winning the face-off and then controlling it. Baird now brings it down to himself at center ice, skates it across the line with Stewart, now taken back by the Storm. I'll look to see if they pull their goalie with a 3-goal deficit. I doubt they will, but you never know. Now Baird comes in. He gets skated off the puck, not before he passed it, tried to get it ahead to Stewart. Now Baird goes down, and the Storm take over the puck. 1.5 minutes to go in the match as the Storm bring in again across the line. Centering pass intended for Chris, goes through the crease and to the far boards, and now Stewart picks it up and he gets taken out, and the Storm take the puck back over and bring it all the way down. They wave off icing. Now Maceo Phillips goes down, and that's going to be a knee, and that's a dangerous hit there, and he is paying it. That hurts. And that looked intentional to me. Right here, what is this? He stuck his leg out there. Oh my goodness. Ouch. I don't know. Sometimes I think those should be majors if they're intentional like that, or it can be perceived as intentional. But it's going to be 2 minutes for tripping. 1:11 remaining. 2-minute power play for the Red Knights. Boy, the worst is to get hurt late in a game, especially when it's decided like that on a play like that. It looks like he's going to be okay. But he might have a bit of a knee sprain there. And he's a tall kid, 6'5", very exposed with those long legs, especially on skates, for something like that to happen. So, puck face-off will be to the left of Cam Hendrickson. 1:05 on the clock. Benilde on the power play. So it's all academic here. It's just if they're going to get another goal. And hopefully no one gets injured here late. All right, 1 minute to go in the match. Storm into the Red Knight zone. Hendrickson, the goaltender for the Storm, still in nets. I doubt he'll be pulled. 47 seconds to go now. At center ice, Went along with Callan. Now on the ice, that's Charlie Conway with the puck. Now skating past Conway is number 6, Stenger, into the zone. Now picked up by Callan. He gets a pass in front to Went, and his backhanded shot gets deflected, and the puck caroms all the way back into the Red Knight zone with 22 seconds to go. And that should probably do it here. Maybe one more rush for the Red Knights. Stenger out to center ice to Geertsen, takes it. Nice little turn with it at the blue line, right in front, centering pass for Went. Puck gets deflected now, wrist shot with 3 seconds, goes by the wayside into the corner. One final hit at the end, and a couple jabs with the stick by the Storm, and that is the buzzer, signaling the end of period number 3 and our match here. Our final score, 4-1 from the Rec Center. So Paul Broden, our producing, for everyone connected with our production here, Leah, Cameron, and Maddie, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.